today I'm here to bring you my December TBR. This video is being sponsored in part by HMH Teen. Now, for the month of December, I really hope to carry through my success of November. I ended up reading 7 books last month, which I'm really pleased with, and I'm hoping to continue to read a lot in the month of December, especially because while the holidays are busy, I also actually have some more time off, which hopefully means more time to read. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right in. The first book I'm going to talk about is the Proustopia book club pick of the month for the month of December, and this is definitely a revival of what we did last year, and that is Harry Potter. Last year we read Harry Potter, any Harry Potter book of your choice during the month of December, and this year we definitely wanted to revive that. The holiday season is one of the most perfect times to read Harry Potter. Honestly, you could read it any time of year. There's always a perfect time to read Harry Potter, but we thought it'd be so fun to have a live show where we could just gush about my favorite series, one of a lot of your guys' favorite series. So personally, I actually want to read the first one and kind of start a reread. Hopefully that'll carry me through 2018, but this is the first book. The next book that I'm planning on reading this month is Meetcute by a variety of different authors, as this is an anthology that is coming out that just sounds so adorable. This is basically a collection of short stories following a variety of different stories of people and how they first met and fell in love. And this is literally chock full of so many famous YA authors. We have Jennifer Lil Armentrout, Katie Catigno, Huntley Fitzpatrick, Nina LaCour, who I love, Emery Lord, Catherine McGee, Julie Murphy, like the list goes on and on. Oh, Nicola Yoon. Sorry, this just sounds adorable. Just reading a whole bunch of stories about people who fell in love. It's gonna warm your heart during the depths of the cold, and I'm definitely excited to pick this up. The next book I want to pick up is Magic Study by Marie V. Snyder. I have been really good about continuing a lot of different fantasy series this year, except with Poison Study. So I really want to resolve that, read the second book to this series, as I really loved the first one and I want to get to it before I begin to forget, you know, those details that exist in those stories. If enough time elapses between reading books 1 and 2, I just forget so much stuff. So I really need to get to this. I loved the first one. This one I feel like is really going to explore a lot more of the magical, fantastical elements that were just kind of briefly mentioned in the first book. I have heard mixed things about this, so I'm also interested to see where I land, but I really want to get to this book this month. Next up, I definitely plan to read A Conspiracy of Kings by Megan Wallen Turner. I feel like I have been relentlessly talking about how much I love this book series. Well, I read the third book last month, even better than all the other books. Each book just gets better and better and better. The third book was so incredible. I want to read this fourth book right now. I can't talk to you enough about how amazing these flippin' books are. This series is amazing. Thieves, political intrigue, everything you want, strong queens, sneaky thieves. It's so freaking good and so underrated. People read this. The next book I want to get to is the Dollmaker of Cracow. This is a kind of whimsical but dark historical fiction fantasy novel. It basically follows a doll who is brought to life in Poland, but then Poland is quickly seized by the Nazis at the beginning of World War II. And from there we kind of see this doll kind of interact with the horrors of the real world. This book sounds dark, but also beautiful and harrowing, and I really want to get to it in this winter season. I'm also super in the mood to read some fantastical middle grade, so I really want to pick up Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow by Jessica Townsend, which I received in my November Owl Crate. This is a story that follows our main character, Morgan Crow, who at birth has been deemed cursed. She is blamed for every bad thing that happens in and around her, from people getting sick to breaking a limb. She is blamed most of all for her own curse, which states that she will die at midnight on the eve of her 11th birthday. Now, at the beginning of the story, a strange man rolls into town being chased by hunters and sweeps Morgan Crow away to a whole new world called Nevermore. There she enters a whole bunch of trials to get into this like elite society. I don't know much more than that. This just sounds whimsical and fun, and I love middle grade stories centering around like school or trials or some sort of competition element. I just think it's so fun, and this just sounds like such an easy, great read, and I've actually already heard really good things about this, so I'm really excited to pick this up. And the next middle grade book I very much want to get to is Witchwood by Tahira Mafi. This is the sequel to Furthermore, which I read last year and enjoyed so much. This follows our main character who lives in a magical world seeped with color and whimsy and all of those things, but she herself was born colorless. She also does not really have any magical powers. At the beginning of the first book, her father goes missing and she goes on an adventure to save him women with her arch nemesis. These stories by Tahereh Mafi are just the most whimsical, magical, smile-inducing stories you could possibly imagine. Her creativity shines in these books, and I honestly cannot wait where our main character travels next, as I'm sure it'll be full of creative ideas and just wonderful, magical, fantastical things that will put a smile on my face, and I will be so happy while reading it. The last book I hope to get to this month is The Power by Naomi Alderman. I have talked about this book also a lot on my channel in the main capacity of saying I really want to read it. So this month is hopefully finally going to be this month. This is a literary fiction novel written from the perspective of a historian as he recounts when women gained the power to electrocute people by touch. This, of course, completely transformed gender dynamics in this society, and as I mentioned, this is written by a historian who's actually a man. I've heard incredible things about this. I really love stories about people who gain powers within our world. Claire North's books do this a lot and I love them, so I'm really hoping to enjoy this. I think this will be like a 5-star read for me, so fingers crossed, and I really want to get to it this month. Alrighty guys, that is my December TBR. Let me know down below some books you really hope to get to this month, as I would love to know, and I'll see you guys soon with another video soon. Goodbye!